Creating labels is a great way to organize your inbox. You'll find your labels over here on the left-hand side of your inbox. Some people refer to these as folders. The ones at the top are defaults by Google, and as you scroll down, you'll see that I've started creating a few of my own. Because I want to utilize this whole area here, I want to remove the My Meetings and Hangouts, so I'm just going to left-click on this icon at the very bottom, and that'll give me all this space. You get it back just by left-clicking on it again. Then I'm going to click on the word More. This way I can see my whole list as I'm working. To create a new label, you scroll to the very bottom and click on Create New Label. When creating your name, think very carefully about what you're going to name your label, because labels are sorted over here on the left-hand side in ABC order. So if you have a folder that you're like, this label's not that important, but I really do want to organize email into it, maybe you want to put a Z in front of it, and then type whatever the subject of that label is going to be. This will put it at the very bottom of your list, because I kind of look at this area at the top left as like my prime real estate for when I'm looking at my email. Then you would click on Create. So you'll notice the Z test came and appeared at the very bottom of my list. Another option you can do, let's click on these three dots and choose Edit, is to put a number at the very beginning of your label. So any labels that I want to show up at the very top, I'll put a 0 in front of them. And then obviously if you do another label with 1, it's going to be the next in order, and then it's going to hit your ABC labels. So let's go ahead and save that, and now you'll see the 0 test has been moved to the very top, even above Canva. Now let's look at Canva. This is actually a mailing list that I wanted to organize. I wanted those emails to skip my inbox, and so I created a filter for them, but I don't need it out here. I actually want to put it inside this other label called mailing list, like I have BrainPop. So I click on those three dots, choose Edit, and now I can check this box that says Nest Label Under. I click on the drop box and I choose Mailing List and click Save. So now you can see it moved Canva inside of the mailing list label. Now, of course, you can choose just to have all of your mailing list emails come straight to mailing list folder and don't break them down, but this shows you an option if you wanted to break these things down. In order to collapse this list so I don't see all of them taking up that space, I would just click on that little arrow to the left of it. That closes the label or folder, and then I can just left click on it again, and that opens it up. You'll notice the urgent folder has a red label. You can change the colors of your labels by clicking on the three dots and then choosing Label Color at the top. There are some default colors here, or you can choose Add Custom Color and choose your own. Notice when I choose a color on the left-hand side for the background, Google automatically chooses what they think the text color should be. So if I choose a light color, they choose a darker color for the text. Now you can select your own colors too. So I'm going to select this, and then I want to choose a text color of white and click Apply. Now you'll see the GC New Assignment label is green. Notice this urgent label. I have some of those in my inbox, and they show up with this bright red urgent label next to them. That was what I did on purpose when I created that filter. However, if I click on the folder itself, all I see is the gray inbox filter, because Google knows that I'm already in the urgent folder label, so they know that everything in this is already marked with the urgent, and it's just letting me know it also is in my inbox. If I click on the GC New Assignment, notice there's no green here because we're in that folder, but you also don't see the word inbox because these are not in my inbox. They're just in my GC New Assignment. Now if I scroll down, I click on More, and I scroll down to look at All Mail, you will see here I do see the label of GC New Assignments next to these in my All Mail. All Mail is where you go to see everything that you've ever, like having a label in your inbox that you've archived, basically can be found in All Mail. So that's just a little to get you started with organizing your inbox.